Hello, guys. Welcome again to a new live stream. So Bitcoin now is pumping as expected. It's still, and we are looking for around maybe between $27,000 last week and 30K. So as you can see here, Bitcoin is gonna reach very soon. I think today, maybe today, tomorrow is gonna reach 30K, and finally from here, I'm expecting actually a major pullback. The reason is very simple. Let me show you here. We have a better divergence forming, as you can see here, from this point and this point in OBB, right? We have this better divergence, and also we have this better divergence forming here. As you can see here, a very good pullback is coming here, very good pullback here, but I am not saying Bitcoin will crash to zero. Of course not. This pullback should be something like this. Let me show you here, something like this, and after that, continuation. Of course, in a daily uptrend, as you can see here, and continuation to the upside. Okay, so now the thing here is like right now here, if we see the weekly chart actually is looking much better right now. Here it still is not a reversal. This is not a reversal. I know maybe for you a reversal, but not for me, because we have to see a clean break of 30K. If we see a clean break of 30K, remember what I said many times, something like this, right? Breaking here, maybe around 40K, something like that. And after that, pull back here. In the future, I'm talking about maybe in 3 months, 4 months. From this point, yes, continuation, you're bullish 1 million, 2 million, whatever, right? But this is a corrective wave or bounce in macro timeframes. Let me show you here in weekly chart. The momentum here in weekly chart for me, in my humble opinion, actually is overextended. Of course, is bullish? Yes, of course, yes. Should I buy here? No, thank you. No. In my case, I said many times, I bought at 16K and I close around 25K around here. And this is, from here I'm flat. Just I'm looking for the next major correction here. So I think it's coming. I think we will see very soon this correction. Now, let me show you something else. Bitcoin right now is testing actually here, the previous high here in OBB, as you can see here. So if we see a rejection this week, I think we are gonna see it around 30K. We will have a major setup right now for bears, and be ready, because I know for you now the bull market is here, right? So the thing here is like, we are, let me explain this, because maybe you are new here in this live stream. Let me introduce myself, right? I have around, next month, 10 years of experience of trading. I started a long time ago, and I built a system of trading, okay? So I built a system of trading, so I don't follow news, I don't follow media, I don't follow anything, just my system of trading. Of course, I take losses like many of you, but in overall, in the long term, well, my system works, right? So that is the thing. So the thing here right now, let me show you here why Bitcoin is bouncing. No, it's not because the Fed, whatever, right? No, actually, no. Let me show you something. I'm gonna explain this very quickly here because technically speaking, why? Well, let me show you here. In weekly basis, in my private channel, of course, actually, I'm gonna update this channel, because now I think it's very important. Let me show you here. We have a bullish divergence from this point and this point, as you can see, this point and this point, and also bullish divergence from this point and this point. And there in December, January, I said, this is like this, right? This is like this, looking for the ME55, maybe in the next 3 months, around here. In that time was around $28,000. So right now, after 3 months, well, what happened? Well, let me show you here. So let me speed up here. Okay, a little bit. Perfect. So, okay, never mind. So as you can see here, now we have this bullish divergence playing. There is a bug with curve, so I have to remove this one and add this one again, and now you can see it again. Oh, okay, never mind. So the thing here now, as you can see here, the bullish divergence actually already play out. Yeah, this is the last part of this bullish divergence in weekly chart, and now the opposite thing is forming right now. We have forming a better divergence in weekly basis, at least with OBB here. Now let me show you here. We have one here, and also we have if we see for example 3-day chart here. 3-day chart is forming a better divergence here in curve. Let me show you here. In curve is forming a better divergence here from this point and this point, And also to the chart, let me show you here. To the chart is forming a better divergence too. One moment. Sometimes trading view is very slow. I don't know why, because my internet actually is very fast. Okay, one moment. Okay, it's loading. What is happening with this thing? Okay, let me show you again. Let me try to, okay, let me show you here through the chart. Okay, nice. Through the chart, as you can see here, there is divergence. And now to the chart, let me show you here. We have the same setup. As you can see here, one the chart, to the chart, three the chart, and also by the chart, as you can see here, is forming the same thing, various divergence in curve. Now, one thing here, I am not saying Bitcoin from here will crash to 10K. Of course not. Why? Because remember, we have curve showing various divergence. Yes, of course. But in the higher time frames, I have to say this, OBB is very, very, very healthy, especially in the chart. As you can see here, we don't have various divergence. So what I'm trying to say is, if we see a pullback here from 30K, there is a very good chance we will see a bounce. So if you are thinking to open a short position here, yeah, makes sense. I actually will do it, but looking for a potential just pullback in the macro timeframes. Why? Because as long as the OBB here in higher timeframes is healthy, as you can see here, for example, if I the chart, yeah, that means this is a very good. The volume is here. Actually, the momentum is still here. Okay. Now, let me show you here the key levels I am looking for right now. First of all, here, based on, remember, if you are new here in my live stream, I am using the volume as a main indicator here. So OBB actually, of course, is actually my lead indicator here in the system. So as you can see here, we have the volume profile showing me this area between $29,000 at 30K. That is the level I am looking for potential sideways here. And after that, a major drop, maybe 25-30% drop. And from there, potentially we will see other tests, maybe in the long term. Now, I have to be very honest with you. Based on my experience here, of course, and also the momentum in weekly chart, yes, we will have a pullback, yes, a potential bounce there, but be careful here, because doesn't matter if Bitcoin is actually testing right now 30K, doesn't matter. In the macro time frame, it's still in downtrend. It's still in downtrend, okay? Bull market, bear market. This is not a bull market. This is just a macro bounce. That's it. And be careful here, because if we will see this play, this is gonna play very soon. Yeah. So as you can see here, in some point we are gonna see a sell signal here in weekly chart, and the average crash. I say crash because in the macro time frames is actually quite destructive. As you can see here, is around 50%. So thinking like Bitcoin will hit maybe 30K. Yeah. 30K in the long term. Of course, I'm not saying that it's going to happen based on the probabilities, right, of my system. So think like 30K, right? 30K is a target around 50%. Well, it's around, again, the lows here for Bitcoin. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Bitcoin will break this area. I don't think so. The reason is because the monthly actually is showing, with this bounce, I think is going to confirm a buy signal here. So in the macro scale, if you see a drop here, 30, 35%, 40% in the next 3 months, because it's going to take time, well, my friend, I think it's a very good buy opportunity, right? Why? Historically speaking here, I am not saying the bottom is already in, of course not, but Bitcoin actually is doing a very good job trying to break the ME55 and also the ME21. Now, if Bitcoin close this month above the ME21, above the ME55, around 24K, that will be a very good hint. Bitcoin potentially, this is the bottom, potentially, yes. Now, if next month, because remember, we are gonna see this sell signal soon in weekly chart, okay? The thing I'm trying to say here is like, Bitcoin, we will have this drop, yes, of course, yes, we will have this drop very soon, very, very soon, maybe this week, right? But the point here is like, even Bitcoin can drop, for example, next month, right? Drop to 20K. But if the close is still about the about $24,000, it's still bullish. Why? Because it's closing above the ME55. Do you understand? Imagine, right? Bitcoin crashed to 20K again, 18, 19K in April, but the close of April is about 24, 25K. Nothing happened here, you see? That's why I will be very careful here shorting Bitcoin and, oh yeah, Bitcoin will go to 10K or 9K. Maybe yes, but based on the probabilities, I don't think that it's going to happen soon. Maybe by the end of the year, maybe yes. Now, the thing here is like, you're asking me right now, okay, you're bullish? Yes, I'm bullish. Should I buy? Of course not. No, thank you. No. As an investor, never. No. Why? I have a rule here. If you are new here, you know this area where is the ME55 here and ME100 here. Usually you have a beautiful bear traps or bull traps. So careful here if you are bullish because you think like you are missing everything, right? Oh my God, I'm missing out. Bitcoin will hit 1 million, because I can imagine right now that YouTubers, TikTokers, all the garbage around internet, they are saying Bitcoin will hit 50K, 100K. No, I'm sorry for saying this. Right now, no. We will see a pullback here and come here in maybe 4 months. And after that, I will tell you if Bitcoin will hit 100K this year. Why after 4 months? Because we have to see the sell signal here in weekly chart. And in average, after you see this sell signal, you will have to wait maybe 3 months. So I'm talking about maybe summer. Now, the question here is, the bottom is already in. Technically speaking, there is a very good probability, yes. We have to see the close. Now, we have a new close month coming here. It's a 3-month chart. Remember, I am a swing trader. That's why I like to see higher time frames, because I don't want to waste my time just watching the charts all the time and just see like, oh yeah, Bitcoin is buy signal in 1 hour. Buy, and after that, I don't know. It's just wasting my energy, right? Wasting my energy. Okay, the thing here is that with this bounce, as you can see, using just price action, as long as Bitcoin is about 20K in the higher time frames and better above 21 and ME21, because ME21 in 3 months, as you can see here, the bottom is already in here. You see, bottom, and here in April, right? In April, we have this close. Bitcoin, we will have this pullback in the chart, of course, but as long Bitcoin is closing candles above the ME21, so in April and also summer, yes, the bottom will be actually, yeah, we can say the bottom is already in, and after that we are starting looking for maybe around 90K, 100K. Actually, yes, for then after the halving, that is my target in the long term. So any close below 20K, everything, all those things I said about Bitcoin, everything is we will see a validation and you will see new lows. But for now, I think the probabilities are very low. Now, let me show you here the 5-day chart. 5-day chart is showing me something very interesting here, because in this time frame, actually, the ME55 is actually broken. As you can see here, this is a breakout. Yes, this is a breakout. It's happening right now here, where the target should be the same, 30K, 29 and 30K around this area. And here, my friend, this is the area I will start looking for, honestly, for a major pullback, where I will open of course, I am a financial advisor. I will just open a swing short looking for maybe 21, 20K around there. So for me, it's good because it's $10,000 drop, right? It's amazing, actually, very good. Now, one thing I want to show you here is with using Fibonacci levels. Usually I don't use it, but in micro time frames, actually they work very well. Let me show you here micro time frames from the last top in November 2021, when all the people say, oh, Bitcoin will hit 1 million, right? Whatever. And to the low here, as you can see here, we have the first golden pocket for, well, algo trading. All the bots, right? Remember, bots, well, they will start looking for key levels. They like to sell or buy in key levels with Fibonacci levels. As you can see here, is the 3.82 and 0.41 is usually, that is the level bots they will start looking for selling, right? Selling on institutionals. The second level here is around $40,000. Let me tell you something. If we see Bitcoin at $40,000, for example, this year, yes, we will have, well, let me show you here. For example, if Bitcoin just keep pumping and hits $40,000 from here, the next drop here, yes, you will see the ME55, and this is the pattern where actually this is a weekly reversal, okay? Weekly reversal, and from here, Yes, if you are bullish to 1 million you want, right? The target you wanna, the number you imagine, right? You can, whatever. But right now, it's still in the process. One thing I don't like about this price action is like it's not stopping without any correction. The last time when I saw this, it was in 2019 when Bitcoin was at $4,000. Actually, let me show you here. And here, Bitcoin was just pumping like a crazy without any pullbacks, nothing. And after that, what happened? Well, Bitcoin crashed and tested the previous lows. So something like this, if you watch my video on my prediction for Bitcoin in 2022 in October, something like this I am expecting here for Bitcoin in actually this year, where you will see Bitcoin just bouncing like a crazy here, doing something like this, right? And after that, because it's not healthy, when you see Bitcoin just pumping like a crazy, like without any corrections, this is not an uptrend. It's just a bounce, a macro correction, okay? So you will see this bounce, no corrections, not healthy. And after that, you will see, of course, after 5-6 months, because we are talking about the weekly chart or 5-day chart, in summer maybe something like this, like this, like this, and after that testing the previous low, and after that, yes, to the money you want, right? That is something I saw in 2019, and looks like for me this is we will see maybe sideways in the long term between 30k and maybe 20k or 17k. Now let me continue here. One thing I want to show you here is the moving average, exponential moving average here. Yeah, the moving average here. Yes. Okay. One moment. Yes, of course. Okay, good. So I'm gonna remove this one, and I'm gonna show you the moving average 200. Why this one? Because, well, I don't use it, this one, but let me show you here in the weekly basis. Of course, yes. Okay. As you can see here, the moving average, the moving average 200 was a very, very, very strong support in the previous cycles. As you can see here, 2015, 2018, 2019, 2020, Bitcoin found support here, and now here in 2023, 2022, Bitcoin broke the moving average here, and now it's testing. Now, but it's breaking, it's above. No. This is not a breakout. Let me tell you something. This is just a test. The thing here is like the same rule. You will see the moving average here, right? So you can see maybe 3 or 4 candles above here. In the next test, yeah, is where we will know if actually the moving average is respected as support again. You see? So it will take time, maybe 3 or 4 months, because this is weekly technical analysis, right? So in this point, for example, in this case, around maybe 25, 24, that is telling me like as long as Bitcoin is about $25,000 in the next 3-4 months, honestly, I don't think so. This is gonna be, of course, support, right? So the thing here is like Bitcoin must close not just 1 month to, I think, all the summer, all the Q2 in this year, Bitcoin must be above the moving average 200. If we see that, yes, we can say, well, this was a massive bear trap, and after that you will see continuation. Now, one thing here is like, not because I'm saying this, Bitcoin will hit 1 million, of course not. If you are new here in this live stream, always I like to talk like with facts and realistic technical analysis, okay? So the thing here is like, if you are new, right? Because I know maybe you are new, yeah? Bitcoin, every time when it's pumping, every bull market is pumping less and less and less. You can open TradingView and you can do it by yourself. Since 2015, we can do it here. 2013, 60,000 times here, around here, 11,000 times here, and here, according to this, maybe around 4 or 5 times. So if we see, if this is the bottom, for example, the maximum, it will be maybe $95,000. The problem here is like Bitcoin in the long term is losing steam. That is the point. So if you are thinking, oh yeah, Bitcoin, I will buy, I will be rich, and doesn't matter, right? Because Bitcoin will go to the moon always. It's the same people, they are saying the stock market will go to the upside forever, right? The market cannot crash. It's impossible. Well, if you're thinking that way, it's because maybe you were not in the 2008, or, well, not you and not me, because I started after 2008. I started my career as a trader in 2013, 12, 13, around there. But my mentor, he was there. And actually, he was very old, more than 25 years of experience trading. So that's why. Okay, now I'm going to continue with the questions here in the long term. Okay, Bebo, welcome. Okay, to the moon, yes. James, welcome again. I'm sorry I couldn't connect in the morning. I was a little bit busy today. So okay, okay, Bobby. Okay, why is losing steam? Okay, let me do this. Okay, I'm gonna show you here. Okay, I'm gonna start with this is Bistan perfect. Okay, the first bounce here from this point and this point, you see is like 60,000% bounce. Okay, massive major pump. From this point and this point is almost 10,000, and from this point and this point is 2,000, 1,700. So just see the numbers here, right? 60,000, around 10,000, yeah, and here is 2,000. Okay, so just this is a trend. What is this telling you? Bitcoin is in the long term is losing steam, as you can see here. The numbers, the facts are there. You see? So if we see this, well, potentially here we will not see 2,000 times again, maybe just 500%, 400%, whatever. But the only thing I know is this number here, whatever, is going to be less than this one. And that is the sign of weakness. In the long term, Bitcoin is losing steam in the monthly chart. Now, let me tell you something like the biggest scam, right? Especially YouTubers, they said, is like, the previous bear market. Let me tell you something. Bitcoin has never been in a bear market. Never. So what? Why? Yeah, but the bear market in 2018, right? Bitcoin crashed 70%, 86%. My friend, that was just a correction in weekly chart. Okay, this is weekly chart. Okay, this is weekly chart. Every drop you saw here, and here, yeah, it was just a drop in the weekly chart to test the MA55 moving average, exponential moving average in the monthly. Let me show you here. Okay, so I'm gonna just do something like this. I'm gonna just show you here, watch the yellow boxes, okay? And around here, okay? Now, if I show you here, the white line is the moving average MA55. Let me show you here, style. Okay, I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna keep just the moving average MA55, okay? And also, I'm gonna remove the whole moving average. Okay, perfect, good. As you can see here, okay, perfect. Now, if I show you here the monthly, what is this? You see, every time when Bitcoin was dropping in the week, 85%, 84, it was testing here the ME55 in the monthly. So this correction was a weekly correction, yes, to test the ME55 in the monthly. So tell me, where is the bear market here? There is no bear market here because Bitcoin is in uptrend in the monthly chart. You see? There is no bear market. The last 12 years. Now, the question is here, for first time in the history, Bitcoin broke the ME55 in the monthly basis, as you can see here. Yeah. And now it's bouncing very hard. Very good. I really love it. Yes. Now, if we see the close here, we have to see the close this month, and Bitcoin must recover this moving average to keep, to keep the uptrend intact, okay? Any close below the monthly, this moving average, the ME55, well, then the targets based on volume will be around 10K and even less, right? I don't want to say it because I know you are moon lover and like you are in FOMO right now and you say, oh no, this guy, right? No, it's crazy. I cannot believe it. Never, right? Something like that. That is the mentality of many people when they are in FOMO. They see what the one side of the market and they ignore everything. They are like blind. Okay, as you can see here, it's extremely important for Bitcoin to recover the exponential moving average ME55 in the monthly. Okay, it's very, very important. Any close below here Yeah, actually now the pivots are very, 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 very clean right now. Remember what I said? I think I said it in in February, March. Bitcoin cannot close below 19,500. Actually, Bitcoin tested exactly 19,500, and after that, we saw this bounce. Okay, perfect, good. As long as Bitcoin is holding this area, yes, 20K, 19,500, I am still bullish. I am not looking for 10K for a long time, right? As long as we have, and also we have a potential buy signal forming here in the monthly. So if you're an investor here, because one thing is investing, other thing is trading, right? If you are investing here, for example, you buy the monthly, that means you have to wait minimum 1 year. 1 year, my friend. Okay? You buy, okay, Bitcoin to the moon, 1 million. I will have to wait 1 year at least. Of course, if you follow my seasonal trading. Technically speaking, every time when we have this buy signal here in the monthly, yes, yeah, technically speaking, every time we have, what is this? We have a major bounce after 1 or 2 years. As you can see here. So we have right now potentially a buy signal in the monthly here. And the good thing is like Bitcoin must be above the ME55. Okay. As long as above the ME55, I am still bullish. I am looking for a potential continuation, but this is the monthly. That means in the next 1 year or 2 years, right? But in the next 3-4 months is where I am looking for a potential pullback in the weekly chart. One of the biggest issues for many people is like, they are mixing time frames. Yeah. So they are buying in 4-hour chart. Yeah. And they are holding for 1 week. No, that is not working. Yeah. You have to learn time. It's extremely important for trading. It doesn't matter. You have triangles, you have technical indicators, whatever you have. But you don't know what is timing. Well, time is very important for trading and investing too. In the monthly basis, is just buy all in. If all in, no, but if Bitcoin crash, I just will buy more. That's it. Because I cannot be bearish with this. And as long as Bitcoin is about ME55, well, in the long term, I'm looking for more upside. Of course, in the long term, it's bad idea to start shorting Bitcoin in the long term, of course, right? As I am a trader, of course, I am shorting Bitcoin. Actually, I was shorting all this beautiful bear market here. Beautiful, wonderful, 1 year shorting Bitcoin. People said, but I'm sure you didn't short the top. Yeah, of course. I sold at 60K, 56K, and I short $66,000, 600 actually. But never mind. The thing here is like, right now here in the long term as investor, well, for me, the next pullback in the weekly chart, as long as Bitcoin is holding this yellow box between 20K and 19,500, I am still bullish, looking for a major, well, continuation at least. Now, let's talk about now the 1-day chart here, right, for Bitcoin, because now one thing is what I said, then all the Q2 of this year, at least all this year, right? So as long as Bitcoin is, let me tell you something, my friend, if you see a buy signal in my system of trading in April, like actually we will see it, every pullback you see about around 30-40%, you must be happy. You know why? Because it's a buy opportunity in the long term as investor, right? Okay. Now, in 1-day chart, that is different. You see, let me tell you something. If you don't know the timing, it's very important. 1-day chart is for at least 10 days. Monthly chart is for 1 year, around there, or a little bit more. And weekly chart is for the next 3 months. So for example, if I am talking right now about 1-day chart, that means like in the next 10 days after I see the signal, sell signal, I am looking for, well, the execution of that projection. Let me show you. For example, here, we have a buy signal here. Yeah. We have a buy signal here, breaking the ME55 here. Next 10 days, you will see this momentum to the upside. And after the sell signal here, in some point here, well, you will have the projection will be sideways and what? Drop. You see? That is going to be the projection. Here, it was sideways, bounce. You see? In average, you have to wait at least maybe 10 days, a little bit more, I think, sometimes. For example, we have this one, and as you can see here, also we have this one too, around here, Yeah. Also the same thing with buy signals here. Ah, someone said a long time ago, it's because the color changed. No, it's not that easy. You have to see the trend. In this case, the moving average ME55 is the pivot above. As long as a Bitcoin and any asset is above the ME55, is bullish, or is below the ME55 is bearish. Let me show you here. Yeah, for example, here it's below the ME55. So every time when it's testing the ME55, shorting. And I have to say it again. The previous bear market was so easy, actually. It was amazing, actually. Amazing. Bitcoin actually was very, very easy to read here because let me show you here. Short here, short here, short here, short here. This one a little bit difficult. I short around $46,000. And after that, you see, short, 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 short. And after that, I remember I got wrecked here. I got wrecked here. I got wrecked here because, well, my short didn't work. You see? So, yes, my friend, it's a bull trap, not just in one day chart, my friend. It's a bull trap in the higher time frames where, you know, people you will see on Twitter, Bitcoin will hit 30K, 35K, 40,000, and after you will see 500K. The same movie I've been watching for many years. Remember, I am here since 2012, 2013. I was in the bull market in 2015, 16. I was in the bear market in 2018. I was in the Corona crash, all of the stuff, and I like watching the same movie. For me as a trader, it's very easy. For me, it's easier to think like, how can I say this? Like, I don't want to sound rude. Okay. For me, easier to think like about finance, about how trading is working. Many people, at least 90% of the population of the people, they are involved in this. They are, how can I say this? They have just simple words, okay? They are very worried about the, you know, Elon Musk, Twitter, Dogecoin, all that garbage, right? And that is the problem because they are retailers. If you really want to make money in this market, you have to think as a professional trader, or you have to understand how the market, the psychology behind all the markets. In the last 10 minutes, you stay here. Of course, I will explain how it's working, at least in my experience, of course. So, okay, let's continue with the stock market and some altcoins. And after that, I'm gonna, if you want to learn, remember the last 10 minutes of my live stream always usually is like about education of trading, right? So let's continue. Okay, so let's continue with now let's continue with the stock market here. Okay, now the stock market, okay, SP500 here. Okay, now one thing here is like very interesting. The stock market, Bitcoin is not following the stock market right now. You see, we have this Bitcoin is not following anymore. That is a good thing actually. Since 2021, Bitcoin just was following the stock market. Now the only thing is like if just something happened and the stock market makes new lows, for example, is in weekly chart is like this, right? We have this, not now, last month, in January, I think. You see, we have this sell signal here, sell signal ADX negative here, and the prediction is still to the downside, okay? So any close below, actually this level, $3,800, you will see new lows, maybe around $3,400 around there. But the interesting thing here is Bitcoin is not following. So that is the only thing I think Bitcoin will be affected by the stock market only if the stock market actually makes new lows. I mean, crash. Below $3,000, 700, 800, you will see new lows. I think $3,500 will not hold anymore and you will see new lows. So the prediction is still the same in one day chart in SP500. In weekly chart, sorry. In one day chart, we have potential, well, already play out the Bollinger Range. Remember what I said here? This is gonna be like this, and this is the ME55, and that's it. To keep falling, right? So it's forming potential a Bollinger Range, but we have to see a new leg down here, potentially here breaking $3,800. Now let's continue here with one of the most important charts, and I am very happy because actually my technical analysis for this thing is amazing. Oh my God, sometimes I'm very proud of myself. Sorry, but no one says this kind of things to me. That's why I say it to myself, because, well, guys, you are the only people I talk about finance, because if I talk about these kind of things, people around me, they think I am crazy. That's why I don't talk about these kind of things with my, the people around me. They don't understand what is these kind of things. Okay. Long time ago, in 2022, long time ago, yeah, what I said here. Okay, let me show you here. Yeah, here. So, oh my God, it's crashing, right? The gold is crashing. And, well, I don't know why I cannot see the chart. Okay, here. And I said, hey, my friend, this is like this. This is like this, okay? Is the monthly chart. Monthly chart. I am not bearish. You are looking for a crash. I am looking for a buy, right? This is like this. Why? Because the trend is my friend, and the trend is to the upside. That was in September, October 2022. And I said, in the moment when you see this buy signal here, because the volatility is very low for gold, you will see potentially a new test to the range and maybe a potential breakout here. That was in October, around there, October 2022. And that's it. Because the volatility is very low, so you have to wait maybe 6 months or something, because it's a monthly, right? So we will have to wait. So what happened after that? Well, let me speed up this. Okay. Now, as you can see here, yes, it's crashing, right? No, it's to the upside. And I said it last year, and now we are here. You see, it's still to the upside, and now it's here. Now, if you are asking me right now, oh yeah, let's buy right now gold, because no. If you didn't buy last year in October when I said here, it's not because I have a crystal ball, it's because I have a system of trading and I follow rules, okay? As you can see here, if you are asking me to buy here, no thank you. This is not with me. One of the rules I have in my system is I will never buy the previous top. No thank you. I don't care if this thing is just to the moon. Honestly, I think gold is gonna keep pumping here, and potentially we'll see a break of 2000. If we see it, we are gonna see an extension. Well, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. This is just to the moon. One of the ways how I let me show you here. One moment. I did it here in 2021. I did it. I think 2020 when I was playing like a Nostradamus thing, and I said, okay, I looking for in the long term, right? Let me show you here. Okay, here I am looking for maybe $2,000, 300 around there in the long term, of course, and potentially maybe we'll see a pullback. But in general, this is an uptrend, my friend. Okay, so every pullback you see here, every pullback, of course, after the breakout, right? After the breakout, you will have to maybe 3, 4, 5 months. I don't know. And after that, every time when it's testing the MI55. Continuation to the upside. Okay, this is bullish. That's it. Okay, let me see weekly chart. Let me see. Bearish average is forming here, but it's still to the upside. It's still to the upside. I am looking for a break. This time it's gonna break maybe $2,000, 300, 400 around there, and after that potentially a major continuation pullback. Actually, pullback, no bull trap, no pullback, because the sky is the limit. There is no resistance here. It's the same thing when Bitcoin was at 20K for second time, remember? Oh, yeah, above 20K, no, resistance, no, there is no resistance. I want to explain this quickly, because, sometimes I got many messages, people said, oh, very interesting things. Let me show you here. Okay, here. People say, oh, you see, $20,000 is the strongest resistance. You see, and the greed and fear index is a 94. Sell, because Bitcoin is gonna crash. That was the thing people were saying in this time. Well, and I said, here, my friend, here is gonna do something like this. My target was 50K, not 60K, but well. The thing here is like, I have a system of trading. As you can see here, we have invalidation of divergence in that time, right? I didn't have in that time a YouTube channel. So I was trading just myself with my cats, because I have 2 cats. So this is time validation, volatility expanding here, ADX positive here, and I said get ready because Bitcoin will hit around maybe 50K. That is the area I will start looking for a little bit more. Well, and after that, what happened? Yeah, I am not right always, my friend. In higher time frames is actually where I have very good results, and it's because I am a swing trader. I tried to do like scalping again, like many years ago, because like 6 years ago I was scalping, but I realized I am not good enough, not anymore, because I think I have a life, and I don't want to waste my time just watching the charts all the time, right? I have a life. I think that's why swing trading for me is the best. So okay, so let's continue here with some questions, and let me see if I can. I don't know. You have any question for altcoins or stocks? Please let me know in the comments. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. Okay, Diamaras, welcome. Okay, let me see here. Okay, what is this? 4-hour chart. Okay, you are trading in 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart. Well, first of all, a weekly chart. No, thank you. No, thank you. It's testing the previous lows here. Very, very bad place to start thinking to short. And you are thinking to short. Be careful here. Okay. Okay, so let me see here in 4-hour chart. Okay, we have a bullish divergence forming, so that means you will see maybe a little bit lower. When you see sideways here, you will see a bullish divergence forming here, and the target should be the MI55. So the trend is your friend. The next bounce for me will be a short opportunity here, of course. In 4-hour chart, right? In 4-hour chart, not in weekly chart. In weekly chart, I think this thing looks like it's gonna break down. It looks like it's gonna break down. It's below the MI55 here. Let me see here. And it's forming a bullish divergence. Not yet. Yeah, you know what? The Australian dollar is gonna crash. Yeah, it's gonna hit around this area. Let me see, around this area. It's gonna crash. I am looking for this. This is gonna break down. In weekly basis here. Okay, it's gonna break down. Maybe 83 around there. Okay, so let's continue. Okay. Okay, and what? Okay, okay, New Zealand. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So in 4-hour chart, let me see. 4-hour chart here. We have a better variance here, better variance where the target should be the MI55 around this point. For me, it's too late right now. For me, it's too late. I think entering here is a little bit risky. Why? Because the price is above the volume profile here. So maybe I will wait just for the next buy signal here and continue for continuation in this small uptrend. A small uptrend, I think, using 4-hour chart. Let me see here 1-day chart. Well, in 1-day chart is different. Let me show you here. Following my rules of trading, this is like this. Okay, this is like this. Why? Because this thing is touching the sell line here. Of course, this is not a sell signal, it's a major warning here, and it's getting rejected by MI55, and this is resistance. So based on 1-day chart, for me, this is a good point to start looking for shorts and looking for a potential continuation to the downside. To the downside. Okay, so use this. Okay, let me see here. USD. Okay, what is this? Dollars. Okay. You are the only guy who's asking me for things, currencies I never saw in my life. Seriously. Is this one right? Okay. Okay. Let me see here in 4-hour chart, right? And 1-day chart, this is good, my friend. Okay. This is holding the volume profile here. I am not looking for shorts here. Actually, I'm looking for longs. In 1-day chart, of course. So thinking in that way, so 4-hour chart, the next buy signal, every buy signal you see here in 4-hour chart should be a long position, at least in my case, right? Because remember, 1-day chart is holding this the lowest point here, as you can see here, after of 10% 10%, I will start looking for a bounce. Okay. Okay, so Clementine, so what do you think about SPV correlation with gold correlation? Okay, the thing here is like, this is not my word. My mentor told me a long time ago, when you see bullish gold, you will see the stock market like a garbage. Okay. When you see gold bullish, silver bullish, all the metals are bullish, is because the stock market actually is getting ready for a major move. The thing here is like, if you see gold breaking 2000, like the major resistance, something very bad is gonna happen with the stock market. No my word, because I was not there. Remember, I don't have enough experience. I am not all that old to say it, because my mentor was, he was very old, and he said, after 25 years of experience doing this, I found like when the gold, silver, they are very strong, is because the stock market actually is garbage and get ready for a new recession or something bad is going to happen in the market. Okay. In my case, I started after 2012, around 2013, and since then we are just in a bull market. Okay. So, but I don't forget what he said to me. So one day you will see it, maybe in the next 12, 15 years, because in average is around every 15 years around there. So now we are here. Maybe he is right. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so looks like it's a bull trap to me. Yes, as I said before, I am looking for shorts, but not yet. I think Bitcoin is not yet. I would like to see more, a little bit more. Please, Bitcoin. Around 29, 30K, I will be very comfortable to start looking for. I have a small position in short around $27,000, 700, but it's very small. It's just like 2% of my capital. Of course, in my main account. In my small account, actually, I got wrecked. I am getting, not anymore, because every 5 years, I build a new system of trading every 5 years. And you know what? 10 years, well, it's the time to build a new system. The reason is because, well, over time, potentially the system I am using, of course, maybe is not the same as before. And actually, yes, Curve, for example, before I was using a squeeze momentum indicator. Now too many people are using this indicator. That's why, well, it's less effective. So what I did is I replaced it with Curve. Like if you search, actually no one is using Curve, and that's very good, amazing, because now all the newbies are RSI, MACD. Well, you're using this is because, well, you're newbie maybe, right? Or maybe you're making money with that, perfect, good. But at least not my style. I don't like to use like many retailers they like to use, because market makers, they know this. Okay, so let me close this thing. Okay, good. Now, let me continue here. Solana is in downtrend, my friend. Solana is in downtrend, and one big warning for all of you, my friends, is many altcoins, they are not following Bitcoin, not like Bitcoin. I mean, Bitcoin is just pumping all time, and altcoins, they are not following, as you can see here. Let me show you here here. This is the moving average MA21, and as you can see here, Solana is below this area of resistance. As long as Solana is up below this area, it's still in downtrend. As you can see here, it's just a bounce to what? Keep falling. Of course, this is gonna take time, right? Because you want to buy here and you want to see results tomorrow. No, my friend, no. One thing is like you have to wait, especially you don't have experience with futures, for example, trading, and you are buying altcoins because you are thinking in the long term. Of course, yes, but not because of that you are gonna just, you know what? Okay, I have to say this, but one guy asked me, hey, I am doing DCA for Solana. Ah, perfect, good. His first buy was at 160, around here. The second buy was 130, around there. And the last buy was 45. Because he said he wanted to buy every time, every month, every 2 months, something like that. When I asked him why, well, it's because I was watching a YouTuber. He said the DCA is the best. I will tell you my humble opinion about this. If you are using DCA, people that are using DCA, is because they have no idea what they're doing in the markets. You are doing DCA is because at least you know where to buy. Okay, it's not like every weekend I'm gonna buy $500 because I'm using DCA. Doesn't matter the price. That is a very stupid way of trading. Yeah, very stupid way of trading. I'm gonna share in the last part of this live stream because I'm gonna stay here a little bit more time. Usually I stay here 1 hour. I'm gonna stay a little bit, maybe 30 minutes more, because the last 10-15 minutes is gonna be about education. And right now is a very good moment. Why? Because Bitcoin is gonna crash again. I know. So why? No, Bitcoin is bullish. Bitcoin will hit 50K. I believe it. I have a dream. I sold my house. I saw my daughter. Yes, he is gonna. I will be rich, right? If you are thinking in this way, I invite you to stay here and learn. Okay. Bobby. Oh, so my mentor, he passed away in 2019. He was very old. Very nice man. Very classic technical analysis I learned from him. Very classic, very conservative way. But the most important thing here I learned about him, it was about psychology of trading. And you will understand what I'm talking about after, maybe in the last part of this live stream. Okay. So let's continue here with the Nasdaq. Okay, Nasdaq, I think it doesn't matter. Okay. Let's see some altcoins, and after that, I'm gonna start with some. Bobby, don't worry, it's fine. He was actually very old. Very old, so doesn't matter. Okay, good. So let's talk about Ethereum. As you can see here, Ethereum is moving, yes, but it's still testing the ME55. In weekly basis, I will be very, very careful buying here because to the moon, right? I am missing out. You see here, is testing here the resistance here, looking for maybe 2000 maximum, maybe in the climax here, but after that you will see a major pullback. So it's okay, guys. Don't worry. That was a long time ago. I learned many things from him. And well, I'm very happy because many things I learned from him, I'm sharing many things with you, right? Many things with you. And that thing, like, well, all the things I learned from him, well, now I'm using it in my normal life. And that is the most important thing. Okay, so yes. Okay, let's continue. NEO. Okay, NEO 4-hour chart. Okay, you are trading altcoins. NEO is in higher time frames, is testing a major resistance. So I will be careful here trading altcoins. I will share all the things I mean about education, right? These kind of things in the last part of this live stream. Let me show you here first. What is NEO? I bought NEO around $6, I think, and I sold around 10, 11, around there. I think 1 month ago. One moment. NEO. Where is NEO? Okay, I cannot see NEO. I don't know why. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. So NEO in 4-hour chart. Okay, 4-hour chart. Let me show you here. We have what we have here. We have a better variance. We have the better variance, as you can see here. ADX is positive here. In 4-hour chart, I am not looking for shorts. No. Why? Because the price is above the volume profile, as you can see here, is about this level. As long as it's about this level between $11.70 with 70 cents and $12, well, I will start looking for a buy in 4-hour chart, right? When you see this buy signal again here, yeah, something like this. When the price is very close to the ME55 here on 11.70, 80, around there, continuation to the upside. That's it. Now, this is in 4-hour chart. That means tomorrow, in the next 24 hours, not in 1 week. Remember, 4-hour chart is for 1 day trading. Just 1 day, maximum 2, no more than that, okay? So let's continue here in 1 day chart for NEO. Now, should I buy here? Well, the buy here in 1 day chart, no thank you. It's not here. The buy was around $10 around there. Now, the good news is like, yeah, it's bullish. Yes, it's still bullish. It's still to the upside. Yes. The bad news is forming a beautiful better variance. Not yet. You will see maybe a new high here, maybe 17, 18, something like that, and you will see a better variance here various divergence here, and after that to the moon. No, it's gonna do this. It's gonna do something like this. And now I will be very careful with altcoins right now, my friend, okay? Because Bitcoin is about to hit 30K. And you know what is gonna happen? There is a very good chance you will see a major reaction. So many altcoins will just drop hard. So I will be very careful. The problem with altcoins, well, I will explain later this thing. Let me continue with more questions, and after that, I'm going to continue with the educational part of this live stream. Okay, so what do you think about Bitcoin dominance, crushing alts? Let me show you Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is, okay. One thing here, long time ago, long time ago, and I said the momentum is to the upside, as you can see here. Yes, it's to the upside, and as you can see now, we are here. The question here is like, the rule is very simple. When you see the Bitcoin dominance pumping, in this case, you will not see altcoins pumping hard. When you see Bitcoin dominance crashing, it actually is when you will have your alt season. And now in the macro scale, this is not the alt season for altcoins. This is not. Here is the alt season. Here is the Bitcoin season. Alt season, Bitcoin season. Okay. The thing here is like every time when you see Bitcoin dominance pumping, you will see in general, right? In general, altcoins crashing. Okay. So in 2020, 2021, what happened with Solana, Cardano, all of them to the moon, right? Why? Because the Bitcoin dominance was dropping so hard. You see? Dropping so hard. Now here, Bitcoin is in consolidation. Bitcoin dominance, sorry. And this is accumulation. So you will see a major breakout. Actually, maybe this could be, maybe yes, where you will see the Bitcoin dominance maybe next year around here because the halving also is coming. So your altcoins will not pump like you want, maybe at least for 1 year or two. So of course, following your simple rules of technical analysis, right? Okay, so let's continue here. We have the DX is positive here, testing the previous high here, potentially a pullback here, but overall, if you see a break here, there is nothing to stop this thing to maybe pump to 60% this year. So let me see the monthly here. Monthly is bullish. Yes, monthly is gonna hit 55%. So something like this. So something like this year. It will take maybe months. Okay, so let's continue now. Okay, recap for Bitcoin. If you don't have time, I'm gonna show you here, and after that, I'm gonna start with the part for education of trading. Okay, let me show you here. In one day chart, we have here we have this area of confluence. One moment. Come on, Bitcoin. Okay, here. You see this yellow box here is the area of resistance between 29 and 30K. If you see Bitcoin at this level, I am not a financial advisor. Remember, you sell, you buy, whatever you do with your altcoins is your responsibility. But if you ask me what I will do, well, this is the area I will start looking for selling, closing my positions. Yeah, because from here, there is a very good chance you will see a major pullback from here. Okay, this is the area. And also, technically speaking, is information, right? A better divergence from this point and this point, as you can see here. We will see maybe this week. And also OPV, as you can see here, is not following the price. So we have also better divergence from this point, and this point. So 3 strikes of better divergence. And also, let me remind you, right? To the chart, we have better divergence as well. Yeah. One moment. Sometimes I don't like trading view because it's very slow. Come on. Okay, never mind. To the chart, we have a better divergence forming. Through the chart, we have a better divergence forming. 5-day chart, we have a better divergence forming. Weekly chart, we don't have it, but it's overextended. Okay, so you are here. Oh yeah, buy. Okay, it's up to you, right? Maybe in the monthly basis, you're an investor. Maybe yes. Maybe you have to wait maybe 1 year or two. But you are a trader like me. Well, this is the moment for maybe shorts. Well, maybe Bitcoin will just surprise you with a major correction, right? Maybe 50, 40% from here, maybe potentially. Let's see. Okay. So now I finished my technical analysis. Okay, so I'm gonna continue with the education stuff, right? If you want to learn about my system, well, this is the time. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments about my system of trading. First of all, here, timing. Timing. What is timing? Okay, timing is something. Actually, I was writing a ebook about trading, but honestly, I stopped it because I am building a product. Like I invested like 6 months, but never mind. Okay, the thing here is like you could have a very good technical system of trading. For example, technical analysis. Maybe you are doing rectangles, triangles, whatever you do, right? Let me show you a very good example here. In 2021, here, yeah, in 2021, first of all, I'm gonna talk about patterns and data timing. Okay. For example, here I saw YouTubers, seriously, with more than 100k subscribers, 200k subscribers, and yeah, it's embarrassing because I have just 500 subscribers in 2 years, my friend. So usually I don't ask, but please, you can subscribe and share. You will make me very, very happy because this year I want to reach 1,000 subscribers, but it's very hard. My resistance is around 550. I need to break, right? That resistance. Please help me. Okay, the thing here is like I saw many YouTubers doing this thing. Yeah. They said, oh, you see, we have at this triangle, massive triangle, we're very bullish because my book in Amazon said this triangle is a continuation where the target should be. Well, let me show you here, right? It's gonna be $120,000. Wow, amazing. All in via $64,000, right? Well, this is the thing. Classic technical analysis in general is garbage. It's garbage. I'm sorry for saying this, but you have to be realistic here. In the past, all of us, we are experts. We are the best traders in the world. Oh my God, you see? If my triangle, my line, my trend line, everything, oh, you see? It's paper trading, yeah, in the past. In the left side, maybe you are the best trader in the world. But I have very bad news for you, my friend. The only way to make money or make profits is in the right side of the chart, here, okay? So, you are doing this, like many people, many, not only you. I did it too, 10 years ago, 9 years ago, I think. Well, usually it's like this, right? If this triangle breaks to the upside, is $120,000, and it breaks to the downside, is whatever, 30K. So think about this. This is about psychology of trading, yeah? If you see a YouTuber doing this, he is telling you, or she, right? I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea. The only thing I'm telling you is this triangle. I am no financial advisor, right? That's it. Okay. And usually they are people like they bought Bitcoin 10 years ago and they were so lucky and they make money. I'm very happy for them. For about trading, they suck, actually. They are very bad. So the thing here is like, if you are doing this, and you see people they are doing this, they are telling you, I have no idea what I'm doing. Why? Because doesn't matter, because if they are YouTubers, right? Doesn't matter if the price is pumping or is crashing. They will always be right. Always. Because in the next video, they will tell you, as expected, Bitcoin crash. You see my triangle? And they will show you the arrow to the downside, right? Or Bitcoin is pumping, as expected. Bitcoin is pumping, right? I was right. Always they will be right. I will tell you something. Traders like me, some of you, I think, we don't do this kind of shit, right? Why? Because we have to remove one arrow. Which one? Is this one to the upside or to the downside? In this case, all the YouTubers, TikTokers, influencers, the media, they were calling for $100,000, right? What I did, okay, I have a system of trading, I have my reasons, but this is like this. It's to the downside, okay? So I'm gonna open a short position, right? If I get wrecked, well, I have a stop losses, I will manage my risk, and that's it. It's the only thing I will do, okay? But you have to remove always one arrow. You cannot do this, okay? So second thing here is about patterns. For me, this is a triangle, right? For other people, maybe this is just a rising wedge, right? For other people, maybe this was maybe other triangle here, and this is the breakout, you see? And for maybe other people, I don't know, they, it's like something that's very funny, like they are doing this, right? They come from here, 2012, 13, something like that, and they say, oh, you see, this line in 2013, blah, 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 something like this, and it's holding the support. You see? That's why it's very easy to be a YouTuber. Because you can just say shit and you just YouTuber, right? But this is garbage. Okay, the thing here is like, I mean, they are making profits, okay, totally fine. But honestly, on my experience, I never met, I don't know in my environment, professional traders, they are doing this kind of things. The thing here is like, well, as you can see here, all the patterns, it depends what do you want to see. If you want to see a triangle, it's there. If you want to see a rectangle, it's there. Well, that's why I do this. No patterns. I don't care your triangle. I don't care your rectangle. I don't care the line. The only thing I care is specific patterns, specific signals in my system of trading. That's it. And I will show you how. Well, now, remember, YouTubers, they said this. Yeah, to the moon here, 1,100,000, right? And I said in my channel in November 2021, you can watch my live streams there. This, my friend, is like this. Okay? It's gonna crash. First target around 30K, second target around 14, 20K, around there. Okay? No, you're crazy. Okay, good. Let me explain why. Technically speaking, we have a various divergence, you see, from this point, and this point, and also OBB, technically speaking, this move is a massive bull trap because it's not following, volume is not following the price. So every time when Bitcoin is pumping here, it's crashing. So market makers, they like to do, well, they pump a little bit the price, breaking the previous high here, and people will enter in FOMO, and after that, they will start dumping everything. So what happened here? Well, I opened a short position around here, at $66,000 around here. And well, what happened after that? The market just crashed. You see? Now, that's why when you are trading, also, let me show you here. We have another example here. People, they like to do this. My trend line, right? It's so powerful here. Let's buy the line here because it's a, oh my God, this is a trend line. And after that, they said, oh, you see, here is the trend line is broken here. Yes. And after that, what they are doing? Well, they enter in short, long position, whatever. The thing here is like in many cases, you will get wrecked with these kind of things. Okay. Now, let me show you here with more examples. As you can see here, well, one moment here. Also, other example is like, for example, you have a trend line here. Yes. And you have this, you have right now here. And what happened here? Okay, the trend line is broken, as you can see here. To the moon, let's buy all in because the trend line, my line is powerful, right? I read this, I watch some YouTubers, they are using this line, and here to the moon. Why? Because maybe this is channel, or maybe, I don't know, with a lot of imagination, because I saw some people, they are doing this garbage. Or you see a falling wedge, right? The target should be, oh my God, new highs. Okay, what happened after that? Okay, new highs, okay, good. Oh my God, okay, what happened? But my YouTuber, he said to the moon, right? I bought all in. What happened? You see? And I can continue, not just with Bitcoin, many altcoins, many assets. Always is the same thing. That's why it's very important for you to learn what is classic technical analysis. Yeah. Patterns, falling wedge, rising wedge, parallel channels, all the things, because all the things you see there is the things you shouldn't do. Okay, that is the thing. Now, why this is not working anymore, or at least not like before? It's very simple, because 75%, I cannot remember the book, I read this. It's not my word, it's a research of other guy in a book. He said 75% of the traders, they are using the same tools for trading. Mm-hmm. So how you can expect different results if you are exactly doing the same thing like many people, if they prove you actually that thing doesn't work? Do you understand? If 75% of the people, they are using this thing and they are losing money, well, that's something, is something wrong, right? There is something is something like is wrong there, right? Why you are doing that thing? You see? So I was losing. Yeah. Well, after I found my mentor, I was very complicated to convince him like to teach me. And the most important thing here he was teaching me is about psychology of trading. Psychology of trading. Okay. You have to see the media. You have to see YouTuber. You have to see TikTok. Remember, in the last bull market here, yeah, all this area, what happened here? Bitcoin, Elon Musk, to the moon, 1 million, Web3, NFTs, all that garbage, right? People were extremely happy, very bullish. And let me tell you something, in a bull market, even my cat can make money. Okay, just buy, hold, and yeah, and that thing, like you are making money and you are making profits and it's pumping forever and ever, makes you feel like you are a pro. You are a very good trader, right? You are professional. But actually, no. What happened? After Bitcoin crashed like this, yes, let's buy the pullback, right? DCA, because you know, Bitcoin to the moon, 100 million, right? Forever and ever. I respect, but honestly, as a trader, I don't believe that kind of things. Mm-hmm. The thing here is like, when the market is bullish, is you see like people, they are greedy, they insult you. Actually, they said many bad things to me. They did it to me many times, but I did it on purpose. Why? Because here you have no idea how many Discord groups they block me. Because the thing here is like, let me tell you something. If you are this guy, like you have like 20 groups in your Discord and you're not following the Fed or you're not following this kind of people, well, you belong to that kind of people, right, my friend? I'm sorry for saying this, but here you are here. We are talking about facts. The first thing you have to do is just get out and run that kind of things. Maybe you can get one or two, like actually you are getting good results. I mean, maybe something like you are learning something, but mostly all of them, they want just to take your money, like the Million Token Group or these kind of things, groups. They want to scam you. How? Well, keep you bullish. I remember one day, like people said, Cardano will hit $30, right? And I said, really? It actually will hit maybe 0.20, 0.40 cents. And they blocked me. And it's because of this psychology of trading. When you see the green candles here, you feel like, oh my God, I have to buy because my friends, they are making money. I want to make money too, right? And that is the problem. Now here, when Bitcoin is crashing here, yeah. Now what is the feeling? Oh my God, the Fed, the inflation, recession, aliens, predator, whatever, right? Every time there is an excuse. Every time there is an excuse, right? Every time, right? The problem with this is like every time when, let me tell you something. Some people, they trade based on news. Well, the only way for me to trade about like thinking like based on news is because my best friend is Elon Musk, and he told me like, hey, in 1 week I'm gonna send a tweet about Dogecoin, so buy and you will be rich. You see, it's gonna be the only way. Usually the news, they come after the move. Okay, after the move. Now, this is about psychology of trading. You can be a very good technical trader, but you cannot manage your emotions. You cannot control your emotions. You will fail. You will fail always. Now, something that really helped me to improve my skills as a trader is the stoicism. Okay. So maybe you can search about it on internet, YouTube. You can read a book. It's Marcus Aurelius Meditations. It's a way of thinking, like basically that you have to control your emotions. Yeah. In normal jobs, doctor, software developers, or whatever, they said you have to work in a very, you have to be ready to work in a very stressful environment. For trading is the opposite. You have to be in a beach with a piña colada, drinking with a beautiful girl, trading. That means you are relaxed, right? You cannot have stress. If you have a problems in your life, if you have problems with your wife, with your girlfriend, whatever, right? All the problems we have, don't trade. Sometimes, or many times, actually, the best trade is not trading. You understand? So stay away from the markets, relax, yeah, chill. And after that, when finally you feel like, okay, I feel better now, I am relaxed, finally you can start trading again. You see? It's about the mindset. Now, let's continue here. I'm going to show you right now how I can trade big moves. I mean, not breakout moves, okay? Big moves. Okay, let me show you here in 1 day chart, okay? 1 day chart here. Here, my friend, is the best moment to enter in the market. So what? Yes. But the price is not moving. Exactly. Because the price is not moving is the best moment to enter in the market. Yeah. Retailers, they want to move. They want to enter in the market when the market is moving, especially when it's too late. Understand? Let me tell you something here. Professional traders and market makers, they love when the market is in sideways. Okay? Like this. It's not moving. And you know why? Because they are accumulating or distributing all the assets. In simple words, they are buying or they are selling, yeah, the asset. Okay. So what is doing? What is this? What is happening here is the volatility is contracting. When the volatility is contracting, imagine like it's a balloon, right? Yeah. The balloon is keep growing up more, and it's about to explode. Imagine it's the same thing here. Yeah. Because when the price is not moving like this, bears, they are selling, bulls, they are buying. And this is pushing, right, the price. In some point, the volatility is almost zero. When you see this move, my friend, that is the best moment to buy. Local guide. I was short in Bitcoin in 4-hour chart, my friend. Like, I mean, just just 24-hour session. Day trading for actually 16K. Actually, I bought and for looking for in a spot, looking for the next 3 months. So one thing is futures, shorting maybe in 4-hour chart and 1-hour chart. Other thing is looking for a major moves in higher time frames. Okay, so when you have this move, you see the volatility is very, very, very low here. And here, my friend, is when you have to be here before of that move, the next move. Why? Because the next move is going to be like this. You see? Our market makers, professional traders, they are here. Retailers, they are here, they are here, they are here, they are here, they are here. FOMO news to the moon, Bitcoin to 1 million, whatever, right Fed, whatever. You see? So you want to see before of that move. Let me show you here. With my system of trading, you will identify these kind of moves well with the volatility. Volatility is extremely important. You see here, every time when you see the blue color here, the blue color, you will see volatility contracting. So this indicator is telling you, hey, it doesn't matter the direction. But the only thing I can tell you right now is the volatility is contracting. So you should be ready for the next major move. For example, here, we have volatility contracting here. Here, we have a buy signal here. So you buy here because it's a buy signal here, right? Buy signal here. Well, let me show you here what is happening here. Here, volatility contracting here, buy signal here. And after that, what happened? Now you see the move is happening here. Some it's a small. No, it's not small. It's around 10%, right? A 5x, amazing, right? So the thing here is that you can see here, we have this move. Now let me show you here. One moment. Okay. Every time you see the volatility contracting here, that means it's actually a very good hint, like a move is coming. As you can see, sell signal here to the downside. Volatility contracting here. Volatility contracting here, buy signal here. In this case, you see massive move. And now when you see the orange and red, is actually volatility is very high. So you can expect Bitcoin in this case is moving like a crazy right now, like now. Now, if you apply this rule in macro timeframes, what we can see? Let me show you the weekly chart. In 2020, I said, okay, we have volatility contracting here, as you can see here, volatility contracting here, yes, and it's bouncing here. We have the sell signal here, is still contracting here, and I said, hey, doesn't matter what is going to happen, but it's going to be a major move. Why? Because it's weekly chart. So what happened after that? 50% crash. You see? And here we have volatility contracting here in weekly basis here. What happened here? Buy signal here, continuation, and after that, to the moon, you see? And here we have volatility contracting here as well. Better divergence here, volatility contracting here, and after that, major move to the downside. Now we have here a bullish divergence here, with volatility contracting here. What happened after that? You see? You got the point, right? So, but the thing here is like you have to wait, especially in weekly chart, maybe 1 time or 2 times per year. Not tomorrow, per year. That's why sometimes I said, I am very happy just watching Netflix, chilling, because I have to wait for these kind of setups. Of course, if I prefer quality than quantity. You can apply the same rule in 4-hour chart. And also you can use an indicator about volatility, right? You have to learn how to use it, right? For example, here, right now, volatility contracting here, you see, it's contracting here. We have a better divergence here forming here, but it's 4-hour chart. So what is this telling me? Bitcoin is about to move potentially to the downside. Because it's 4-hour chart, it could be this one, maybe. So in 12-hour chart, let me see here, 12-hour chart, let me see volatility. Yeah, here. We have volatility contracting here, as you can see here, next buy signal, and after that, explosion. You see? So the thing here is like, whatever it is you are doing for trading, practice first. Don't put money in the markets. You can use paper trading and TradingView or other tool. Practice, learn a system, improve yourself, learn how to control your feelings, yeah? And after that, little by little, maybe a couple years, you will see results in the markets. Okay. Do you have any questions? All the things what I said, maybe it's a little bit boring for many people. I don't know. The thing here is like, yes, I wanted to share my way of trading. Of course, what I learned in the long term after many years trading here. What I said here is not a bull market right now here is because of this. Let me show you here. Historically speaking, every time when we have the MA55 here broken by OBB, as you can see here, technically speaking, the bottom's already in, yes. But the problem with this technical analysis, like Bitcoin is still, well, now it's above, right? And let me show you here. It's about the MA55 here, yes, but we have to see at least maybe $35,000, I think, breakout in macro timeframes to see what is a reversal. The last part, last 5 minutes, I'm gonna explain you what is a reversal pattern. It's the only pattern I follow. It's the only one. And it's a reversal pattern. Let me show you here. I think it's gonna be good if I show you in 1-day chart. Okay, good. Let me show you here. I remember that, yeah, time frame here. Okay, good. Let me show you here. In July 2021, I think, yes, we have here Bitcoin breaking the MA55, yes, and above the volume profile. I said, as long as Bitcoin is above $34,000, it's still to the upside, right? I bought in a spot. I think I remember at 32, 33, I can remember around here. So we have here bullish divergence from this point and this point, volatility, you see, volatility contracting here. And after that, the potentially, right, because also we have a buy signal here in weekly chart, the potential target should be in weekly basis. That means in the next 3 months around 50K. yeah, around this area. So imagine that you cannot enter here. You couldn't enter here. You were sleeping, you were busy, or well, something happened to you. Okay. So right now here, this is not a reversal. What we have to do is waiting for the pullback, something like this. Yeah. Testing here, the MA55, and after that, only see if we see Bitcoin holding here, is gonna be continuation. You see? So we have to wait maybe, I don't know, 2 weeks, something like that. And I'm here, as you can see here, testing the MA55, and after that, continuation. You see? That is the only pattern I am looking for. Yeah. As you can see here, every time when Bitcoin is testing the MA55, I will follow just a trend. You see? You see, it's breaking. For example, you missed it here, you couldn't buy. Okay, you will have to wait maybe 1 month. I don't know, who knows? You will have to wait. And here, when you see the MA55 tested here with a buy signal, of course, here, so for example, this is a buy, potentially a buy signal here. Of course, not yet. We will have to wait for the confirmation here. You see, confirmation here. And if you see the price is holding, it could be a little bit below here, a little bit lower here, but it's holding this area, a small range, and you see a buy signal, this is continuation because the trend is your friend. Let me show you here. We have here, well, we cannot, sometimes I hate this platform. Okay, good. We have a buy signal here, and it's bouncing, breaking the MA55. So this is a buy opportunity if you missed this one, or maybe you missed this one, right? So this is a buy, and the long-term weekly chart is still 50K. It will take time, right? Around here, $57,000. So what happened after that? Well, continuation. This is not a break, my friend. This is just market makers playing with your feelings, you see? Because it's holding, it's still holding, not breaking. Remember, breaking is very strong break like this one. Very strong break like this one. But this is not breaking, it's holding here. It's holding, and after that, you see what happened here. Now that it hit around 55, yes. And in the sell signal here, the next sell signal here, you have to, doesn't matter what, I know you're bullish, but you follow rules, right? Very disciplined trader, right? You follow rules. In the next sell signal, just close your position. Here, you see sell signal here. If you are aggressive, you can close here your position, or you can wait for the ADX negative here. In my case, I remember I closed my position around 54, around here. And I close, and I am game over after that. Oh, but it's pumping more. Well, you can buy more. I don't care. From here, this point, I don't care, because I don't have a buy signal here. I will have to wait maybe other month, who knows, for the next buy signal. The thing here is that you have to remember this. You cannot trade all the moves in the market. We are trading specific moves. We know the system is working. Do you understand? From this point and this point, I know my system is telling me buy. From here, I don't have buy signal. You want to buy? Well, you're using something else, not my system. You understand? Okay. So now here we have a volatility contraction here. It's still above the MA55. So I am looking for a continuation to the upside. Let me show you here. Yeah. You see, buy signal here, continuation to the upside. And now the beautiful thing is happening here is volatility contraction here. Yeah, contraction here. Various divergence forming from this point and this point. And also OBB getting rejected by the MA55, as you can see here. You see? Well, very good short opportunity is showing up right now. So let me do this here. Yeah. And let me show you here. Not yet. Okay, here, my friend, I did it in real life. I did it here. Short position here, looking for a break all the structure here, because OBB is very clear. Breaking here, better divergence here, and this is like this. Okay. Now let me show you here what happened after that to the moon. Maybe, who knows? I am wrong. Oh my God! You see, it's working. Okay. And now you saw one of the most powerful setups I have in my seasonal trading. Okay. In real life, it's very complicated to apply to do this because you have experience. You need to have experience and practice more and more and more. Okay, trade close, and that's it. Okay, guys. So, do you have any questions? I think it's the first time after 2 years I'm explaining in this way, but I think it's good, right? It's good. Okay, guys. Let me see. Victor, what do you think about Bitcoin dominance? Okay, done. You deserve more than 1K. Thank you, Victor. The problem with this is like, because I don't have meme thumbnails and I don't say Bitcoin will hit 1 million, that's why I don't have many subscribers. The reason is, the reality is like many people use, they want to make money yesterday. Trading is a process. It's like learning, developing, or to be like, you want to become a doctor, for example, or something like that. It's a process, right? It will take years. So same for trading. It will take years. And the reality is like many people, they just want to follow like, hey, what I should buy and what I should sell. Maybe it works for someone, but if you are here, it's because you want to learn, right? So you want to keep learning about my system of trading. I have a Discord group. Of course, also I have a private channels where we are sharing our technical analysis. And also in the next 2-3 months, I'm going to share my new system of trading. It's not new, actually, it's just a updated version, of this system, because I've been using, I mean, this system is working, yes, it's working, yes, of course, but every 5 years, I like to improve in some way this system of trading, okay? The only thing I can tell you right now is like, instead of the exponential moving average ME55, I am using right now the VWAP, but how I can say this new system actually is good? It's simple. I have a small account where when I was testing my systems, I got wrecked, and that is the goal. Getting wrecked, yes, and with this new system, recover maybe in the next 3-4 months all the losses. If you see my system with this new system, right? And you see that account green, well, that means, well, the new system actually is effective. I can tell you right now, based on my back testing, because it's back testing, right? In one day chart, I got between 75% and 77% of win rate with this system. Like, actually real, it's amazing, right? But I will let you know in the next 2-3 months how it's going with this new system of trading. If it is actually good, I will start showing you this system as a secondary system in this live stream, and little by little, I will maybe not replace it, but not 100%. But yes, we will have two systems of trading, like where we can compare. Okay, guys. Thank you for watching. This was a very long live stream. If you want to see more educational content, please like and subscribe. Yeah. And also you can join to my Patreon and my Discord. Of course, you joined my Patreon. Thank you for your support. All the guys, you are supporting me right now. And also, well, thank you for watching. And see you around $29,000 TDK. Okay, see you next time.